I don't even know if Aaron needed to do that. He probably could have stepped over the rope.
It's like Kane in the WWE.
Literally.
Just top rope, just, right over the top, no worries.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a Muay Thai bout. It is brought to you by BoutScout.com. Make sure you check out BoutScout.com and make sure you tip your fight as well. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner. He comes up with a perfect record with 2 wins and no defeats. He weighed in already 157.6 pounds. He represents Muay Thai, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zane, Miklasz! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at already 154.2 pounds. He represents 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
And I don't know if they can...
Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you, Logan Lewis!
Find big enough shin guards for Logan Lewis.
Yeah, no, those are ankle guards.
Yeah.
That's more akin to what you see on somebody who's going to be stepping into the box on Blake Street for the Rockies home opener in a couple of weeks.
Got it. Evo Shield.
Yeah.
Shin guard on there. Oh, nice kick.
Miklasz in the blue corner with the multicolored kit. Lewis in the all black.
Wristband come flying off here. Lewis doing a great job of using that length, man. That reach is wild.
Yeah, I mean, when you're that tall on a caught kick, it's kind of hard to get the guy off balance sometimes. Yeah. You got to start to really implement some push-pull motion as soon as that kick is caught.
Good check. A little slower start to this one, man. These guys doing a good job of kind of feeling each other out a little bit. I mean, I thought, talking on paper as far as like height-wise, I mean, there's definitely that reach advantage, but in there, I mean, Lewis he almost stands. His stance really brings him back down to that level a little bit.
Yeah, and, he finally sits on something a little bit, but I was going to say, he was just throwing kind of arm punches for the first few exchanges to where that kind of takes away some of that length advantage.
Yeah. Got short time here.
Rather pedestrian first round for these two guys, but some intel gathered on each side of the equation. It's got to be a difficult equation trying to just figure out that sort of alien-like dimension if you're on Miklasz's side of things. You got to figure out where your entry is, where's your opportunity, because when I'm anywhere near this general range of guys from my weight class that I'm fighting, well, I know within a relative deviation where's the danger zone.
Yeah.
Where am I able to get touched? Where am I able to get hit from? But when you bring in a guy who's 7 inches taller, that's a pretty considerable variable that you have to figure out on the fly.
It's huge, man. It's huge. I mean, I would really, I'd love to see Zane really start to utilize those legs a little bit. Kind of break down that base and open up some other things. Especially as tall as Lewis is. I mean, those legs there's so much there to get. You know what I mean? So. Again, it really just goes back to what we talked about, setting those things up, using those punches, kind of getting those eyes, get the attention, then slam something down.
You got to chop wood and carry water a little bit, chop the legs, put some water in the basement by going to the body.
Good teep. Lewis fired right back. Good little sweep attempt. Zane definitely needs to be a little cautious of trying to catch all those kicks. You know, he's trying to catch a lot of those body kicks that are coming from Lewis. That can kind of get you in trouble if Lewis starts to pick up on that.
Yeah, it brings a cue into the mix. That's not a good time if that shoulder, or excuse me, that shin comes up over the shoulder shelf.
No. Good little question mark, man. That'll keep them hands up.
But given that you pointed that out, and again goes for another catch on the body kick, if you're Lewis, you should start to feint. You should start to feint, to draw that action, to bring the hands down, to try to go for the catch so that you have the attack up top off of the feint available.
Yep.
Feints in large are just gathering intel. That's figuring out where's your opportunity going to come from the next time when you show that look. So what I feel like, especially with amateurs, one of the biggest mistakes is not feinting enough, but then followed by that, you could say that the second mistake is not throwing off of the feint, not throwing off of the intel that you gained from that feint.
Well, I mean, really, the only feints we are seeing from these guys is just feinting that teep, feinting it, and then they'll throw it. Start to utilize those other weapons off of that same one. Start to utilize your weapons from other feints as well. I mean, there's so much that you can do with it. You know, it'll completely open up your overall game. And I mean, these guys, but between the two of them, I mean, they have 6 fights. I don't know how many smokers or anything like that they've had, or IKF, any point tournaments like that. But regardless, I mean, these things will start to open up over time, you know, and that's the beautiful thing about this game, man, is it's such a learning process. Correct. You go in there and fight, and whether you win or lose, I mean, you can go in there and win and still learn so many things about that fight itself, as far as what to fix or what to work on or what to push towards, you know, your strengths, your weaknesses, really pinpointing things. Both guys still look pretty fresh, though.
Yeah, it's been pretty back and forth overall, you know. It hasn't been as high octane as, say, maybe a couple of the other matchups that we've had on this card, but still a competitive fight and still a tough one to score, for sure.
Yeah. After that last fight, I think I've given up on the night as far as scoring. Lewis almost snuck one over the top there.
Yeah, and Lewis could certainly, at this stage, do a better job of doing what his dimensions allow for.
Yeah.
Stay long. Why are you even entertaining fighting tight and in a phone booth? Stay long. Work behind your jab. Work behind that teep.
Well, his teep's been so strong. I mean, that's the best way to kind of keep that distance, you know, to stay out of that firefight. Oh, great right hand.
Big right hand off of it. Most explosive scoring sequence of the fight so far for Lewis.
Got a little blood from someone. I can't tell if it's from Lewis or not.
I think we got a little blood coming from the lip of Lewis, potentially. Like we had low shot. Right hand splits the guard. And he showed that for a second, too. Short time. Body kick from Miklasz.
Good finish there. Not a bad finish. I mean, they're in the last probably, I'd say 30, 45 seconds. Zane started to throw a lot more feints and kind of fakes. You know, I mean, you come out, it's a learning process, obviously. But you come out in the first round doing that, man, it's going to open the fight up for you, especially against a lengthy fighter like that.
Agreed, and like I said, I just don't think that was too little, too late. That wasn't enough feinting done early on enough in the fight to open up the sequences against somebody who had some dimensional advantages. And I would also say that within that third round, we saw Lewis open up and have some of his most successful scoring sequences.
Yeah. Lewis's hands, they started to open up a little bit that last round there. He looked solid. That man's arms might be the same size as one of my legs, honestly.
Yeah, I
mean, for the viewers out there, I'm not a very big guy.
Yeah, lengthwise and I was gonna say I think his thighs are about as big or about as round as our upper arms.
Yeah.
But I would also trade having some mass on the arms for being 6'7".
Oh, dude. I'd kill to be 5'10", 5'11".
Fair enough.
I'm not even asking for 6 foot.
Well played.
Ladies and gentlemen, put it down for these two scrappers right here. Yeah. Your judges have reached a split decision. Judge number 1 scores the bout 30-27, Lewis. Judge number 2 scores about 29-28, Miklasz. Judge number 3 scores about 29-28, declaring your winner via split decision and fighting out of the ring.